Yo guys, back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing Priest, BM Hunter, an insane comp here. It's a little FPS lag at the start of Yante, not a big deal, but we're gonna be doing here is going Rogue, and I'm actually running Stun. Now I wasn't gonna run Incap, but every Hunter Priest that I run into on my Rogue, I run Stun, so I've been running Stun every single game. It's very insane. I stun the main target, he stuns the off target. You can also do it the other way around. I just like doing it like that. It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna pre-fade here, and I'm gonna get him out. And it looks like I get the stun and he trinkets, so we get a really good opener. And anytime your teammate gets zapped, you always want to pre something. Now, if you had ward, you could pre-ward. This guy's running the one-shot build, so it's kind of annoying, but it's to be expected. So he blinds here. I could pre-death prepare. I do, so I pre-death prepare, and as you can see, it doesn't matter if I pet sec really, because the mind games it's added on. He gets an extra stun. I had to, trinket it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I do survive this, thankfully. I didn't just die. I mean, it would have sucked if I did, but as you can see, I am getting close to death. Like, I am very, very close. I get very lucky that even though my heals weren't doing anything, I did get lucky here, and my teammate actually peeled, so we actually I do get, stabilized, I stun, and we just win the game. I get a mind games off, and pretty much he's just dead. He gets the ray, but it doesn't really matter because he's not gonna be able to heal through my mind games, as you can see. So he just dies because he doesn't dispel mind games. Instead, he just lets it sit. And as you can see on the left side of my screen here, it shows my DRs. So every time I am DR'd, it'll tell me when I'm off DR, and it's very nice and all that good stuff. But facing Warrior here. I always run up in the air versus Warrior. Obviously, this is like a third queue session to 1950, so I'm still kind of learning. But I think I'm using Flash heal too much instead of using that the blue power on my four. Actually, I don't even know what it's called, but I need to be healing using that a lot because it doesn't use any mana and actually does a lot of healing. I keep using Flashlight and I'm ooming really quick, even though it's resetting my stuff. It's 2 mana. It's getting my mana. It's gone. It's like H power. I'm using it. I should be purging here, but instead I actually want to heal. I don't want to just die because every time we face the warrior like tonight, we played for like 2 hours and we just got one shotted by every fury warrior. So I just didn't want to take my eyes off my hunter. Like my eyes were like peeled to my like bars. Like they were on there. They was not coming off. And as you can see, I'm not casting smite really much either. I do trinket this, which is maybe a mistake, but I did want to get the MC because this what's he drops down, but it doesn't matter because my guy's hitting kill shot back to back, and we are running 200 conduits, so it's kind of unfortunate. We don't really it's either some games we get a lot of kill shots or we don't, but we do get the kill here. Very good. GG. On to the next game. This guy actually does start emoting us, so very, very toxic. But we had a very good word with him after this game. We said nice things to each other, all that good stuff. Just kidding, I didn't message him, but he did emote. They had some exchange of emotes here, but other than that, it was a pretty easy game, not too rough. It is the Fury Warrior, so it's very scary whenever they pop burst, but we do get the W. And honestly, I actually enjoy playing this comp. I like playing comps. Like I usually play comps like Rogue Mage and Rogue Priest where you have to have a sync. But when you're playing Hunter, even with no gear, so I still have Challenger gear. I have 200 conduits and all that stuff, which is I still have 80k, so I still have gear. But this next game, we're facing the Velen, so he's gonna smoke bomb here. Oh, you always want to fade in so he can't blind. So as you can see, he can't blind me, but it doesn't really matter. They're smurfing at when they're fully geared, kind of sucks. I wish it would if he was with a viewer, I think we would have won this game, but um I think it was pretty good. I was gonna ward after this fear, so I thought he was gonna cheap shot. So it looks like he doesn't even use the button cheap shot, and this is what's happened. So this guy doesn't use any buttons. As you can watch the Chaos Bolts, this is without using any cooldowns. Goodbye. See ya. So not one cooldown used, and we die. So it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. I should have gripped, but obviously it's my third queue session, so I haven't gotten the mindset of doing everything yet. But you know, we're still getting there. We're getting there. You know what I mean? Next game here, we're gonna stun the DK. He's gonna stun the Ret, but we actually swap here. I was gonna mind games the DK at first, but then I realized that he wanted to go Ret, so I was like, okay, let's go Ret. And basically, we get Bop instantly. He purges it, very good. And same thing here. I actually fade Hodge, which is pretty insane. I know. I'm pretty good. I'm actually gonna grip. No, I don't. I actually Guardian instead. I might grip here in a second. He stuns me. The thing with stun is silence. So I triggered the stun, but he silenced me instantly. But I knew I had Guardian on him, so it didn't matter that much. Also, my guy has a lot of cooldowns. He has Pet Sec, he has his heal, he has Trap. Um, so we're in a good spot. We're not in a very, very bad spot at all. I have cooldowns. I have my hypothesis, whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. I'm not gonna lie. It's where I click it and it makes me have Serenity back instantly. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then either do I. So what we're gonna be doing here is my guy pops wings, and whenever he gets a wings proc, basically it's like it's like a squirrel versus a bulldog. You don't want to be in that situation. I actually miss bubble here, as you can see. I miss it. So I thought it was in the range. I thought it was the whole green thing, but apparently it's only like the little circle thing. So I actually missed the bubble. So kind of unfortunate. But I do grip here in a second. I better grip. I do grip, don't I? Tell me I grip. No, okay, so I don't click grip. I could have just gripped, but apparently I didn't. Maybe I was waiting for a stun. So I'm gonna chastise him, stun him. GG to this guy. This guy still tries to silence kill us because he's a DK. He's never gonna give up. If he had A bomb back, he could have killed us. Because I had only Guardian left, but we do take the dub, and we do enjoy these. For the next one, this is Hunter Rogue. This was annoying. I hated losing like this. I should have ran up in the air versus because I knew it was gonna happen, but it did. So my guy needed to save Petsec for my for the assassination one shot build. So I think he Petsacks me, but I still have the trinket because it's the MM Hunter. So he's just gonna try to go for the one shot build. So I do fade, which was good. I do stun, and he's gonna trinket. So I do this pretty good. I desperate pair, and I do heal through it pretty nicely. It's like not bad at all. I do get a fear, and really it was good. The only thing that sucks is I think I thought it was fun honestly until I realized that watch what's to come right here. I actually clicked too much cooldowns, and my guy pet sacked me. I didn't know it. So look at my HP. Goodbye. I tried to heal through it, but it doesn't matter if he was dead or not. I'm just dead. So as you can see, I try to just heal, but I try to get a mind games before I die, but I don't get it. The good thing is I do get some fatty heals before my teammate dies, or before I die. Excuse me, before I die. And basically, the hunter already turtled. The hunter already trinketed. My guy has trinket. He has his heal coming back up, and I also made sure I reduced his heal. So I reduced it to where he has a heal now. If I didn't do that, it would have been a 1 minute cooldown. So we skip it here, and he does get the W. He stuns him and then traps him on his burst. So his whole other burst rotation that he got was useless because he didn't have trinket at the time. So my guy just kited it, and GG to this dude. So the next game here, Warrior Wrestler Druid. I actually played this really toxic. I literally sat there and spam purge this guy. I feel so bad for a Wrestler Druid versus a priest or anything that can purge. I felt so bad because I knew he couldn't do anything. So I'm sitting there purging. I stun him here. He stuns. He's gonna trap. I PI him, and we're basically just doing unhealed damage. I think I grip him here. Maybe not. No, I do grip. It was a little late, but it doesn't really matter. And look, as you can see, I'm just spam purging him. That's really all I have to do, and we win. If my guy had gear and he was hitting like super hard kill shots, he would be doing like 400k damage already. Because Hunter is obviously everyone knows. If you check my tier list guide, that Hunter is a god tier. You're basically Jesus when you're playing BM Hunter or Survival, either one. You see Jesus whenever you're facing this comp. So I had a great time getting a lot of messages and having a great time. So this guy decides to attack the pet, and I felt really bad for the pet for a second. I tried to heal it, but as you can see, I had to use my serenities because my heals don't do, they're dookie. They don't do them that much. I could have dispelled the swarm, but I decided not to because he had no bleeds on it. And as you can see, we're gonna sit there in mind games and spam purge. I'm gonna spam purge like I've never done before. I've never clicked that button so many times in one game. Look at this, purge, purge. I'm gonna heal him here. Get a fat heal. I actually guardian myself too. Actually, watch this. I guardian myself when I say yeet because my cooldown is the same as my purge almost because it's shift Q and my guardian's Q. So I get a full fear and this guy just dies because I just spam purge him. Kind of a rip for these guys. It doesn't even matter if I misplayed because I'm playing. I'm Jesus at this moment in time. So we do get the dub, and it is a very good dub. And this is for the 1950 win here. This was after this was 1800 and 1901 push. So this is our third push, and we're facing Warrior Holy Priest. Now at first I didn't even realize I was up in the air because I used it and it didn't do anything. So I bugged. I didn't know that it bugs by the by the wall. So I do fake cast him here, and he does stun me instead. So I cannot get the fear in time, which kind of sucked. We're having a little frame issues, which kind of sucks, but I don't really give it. It don't matter to me. So what's happening here is he fades. I go up in the air, like I think now. Let's see. I dispel. Let's see. Do I go up in the air anytime now? Dude, this lag is actually like messing me up too. No, I already clicked up in the air, so it didn't do anything. I don't even see. That's the thing. I didn't even see me go up in the air, so I must have been on the wall. So I didn't go up in the air. Kind of unfortunate, unless he like storm bolted. Maybe I went up in the air or something. I don't remember. I really don't. So he intervenes trap. Very good by that guy. Same game play style. And basically what happens here, in between the lag, as you can see, is I'm trying to get away and I realize I don't have door to shadows, so I'm in a bad spot. Now I'm gonna laggily, just run away here. I wish I could fix this because it's annoying me as well. But I'm gonna stun him here. I'm gonna try to get some fat cast. I probably should have fake cast that, but I decided not to. I was too lazy. And I let him cast me for the free Ante. And I do decide to get a fat drink here, I think, or a bit of a drink. I think it's right now. Because as you can see, they have double trinket, but we're not in the worst spot because I think we get trinkets on this go that's coming up here in a second. Now he is playing Night Fae Holy Priest, which I think is awful with the Arms Warrior. I think he needs to be playing with the rest of the Druid or like a disc Night Fae even. I just wouldn't play Night Fae Holy Priest. I think is very bad in twos unless you're playing like with a Assassination Rogue. But even then, I think disc Night Fae is way better Rogue. But in general, as you can see, we are doing damage. He does get a trap off, which is pretty good. And then he has to, I think he has to trinket this because I fear, or they might double trinket. We'll see what happens here. So I do double fear. And as you can see, I haven't been casting smite that much, which obviously I'm still getting used to it. So I honestly need to be casting smite on my spare time. But instead, I'm too scared. I don't want to die in a global. So I do grip him here so we can do some fat damage. And here's the good, this is the juicy part. I almost die here. I was so close to dying. So look how close I am to death. So close to death. I was at 1%. Thankfully, I get a little heal there, and we do come back and win this game. And I do get a full. He does trap, and then I do get a mind control last second. So I'm gonna mind control right now, and we do win the game. GG to these guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me see you guys in the next video. Peace, peace. Also, make sure you check the description for my Twitch and my Discord. Go check that out. Go let me know what you guys want to see next. Call me garbage. GG no re. See you in the next video, boys.